Hey guys, this is my model's natural hair. Her hair is short and curly, and we're going to be installing some micro beads weft on her hair to make it look longer. Micro beads weft are a way to install bundles without sewing in the tracks, and that's what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to be using some micro beads weft extensions from Curlsqueen, from curlsqueen.com, and I have 3 bundles of their micro beads weft extensions. The packaging comes with the tools that you're going to need to install the extensions. They give you some beads and they give you some crochet needle and a plier which you're going to use to install this, some clips and a brush, and also a bonnet to keep your hair intact. So I'm going to do some leave out around the perimeter and also in the middle, as you can see. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how I install it. I'm going to show you 2 ways to install it actually. So the first one, you're going to see me flipping the weft kind of like upside down, and then the second one, we're going to install it the regular way you do a sewing. So just pay attention and see how I install it step by step. Alright, so before we actually proceed, don't get confused by those white little things you see on the weft. It's just a little loop thing that is going to help us to install her hair, to pass her hair through the beads easily without having to use the crochet needle. So thank you, Curlsqueen, for being thoughtful about that, because it's going to make this whole process quicker and easier. Okay, just to explain what I'm doing right now in case you are very new to this. So I'm basically parting her natural hair basically equal to where the loop is. So if there's any hair that is in between the space in the tracks from one point of the beads to the other, then I just leave that hair out, because I'm trying to make sure the tracks are like as flat as possible and not bumpy. So I basically just pass her natural hair using the white loop thing through the bead, and then I use the plier to press the bead down to make it nice and secure. When you're pressing the bead down, don't press it too close to her scalp. Leave a little bit of space so that way it doesn't cause any tension and doesn't make her uncomfortable. So it's basically the same way as installing microlinks. But this one is basically installing it the microlinks way, but on a weft bundle, if that makes sense. Alright, so now we're going to install it the second way, as you would place the tracks if you were to do a sew-in. But you're still gonna see me flipping it a little bit just to press down the beads. So yeah, just keep on watching. This micro beads weft is an alternative for people who don't like to sew in bundles or don't know how to sew in bundles. I know how to sew in tracks, so I actually prefer to do sew-ins, okay? But I always like to show you guys new things because I know that one thing doesn't work for everybody, and somebody may be out there who doesn't know how to sew bundles, and this may be helpful for you. But yeah, the only downside I would say to this, with if I were to compare this and doing sew-ins, is that your hair is not protected, so your hair is kind of left out, and you have to use bundles that blend with your hair, so that way, you know, it doesn't become too obvious. It has to blend with your hair, basically. Alright, it's time to blend. So I'm going to use my Cantu curl activator, mix it with some water in my spray bottle. I'm also going to add my Cantu oil serum, and some shea butter. I'll leave all the products in the description. So just shake that up, and I'm just going to spray it over her hair. So maintenance will be easy for her because her hair is curly and the extensions are curly. So it won't be a problem. It will only be a problem if your hair doesn't blend with the extensions, okay? So just make sure that you get the texture that blends with your curls or your hair type, okay? But yeah, you basically would just treat it like your hair. That's how I would say to maintain them. And for how long you can wear it, I would say 6 to 8 weeks is a good amount of time, and then you should be ready to take them down. But yeah, the hair is gorgeous, as you can see while I'm brushing it. And yeah, so I will leave the link to this hair in the description if you want to try this curly hair. And keep watching. I'm going to show you guys how to take it down at the end of this video, so just keep on watching. Alright, so to take it down, we're going to need the plier. I actually switched to my other plier that looks like this. I'm about to show you that the teeth is kind of like a little bit different, but you could use the same one that came in the packaging. So you're just going to press the bead in the opposite way. As you can see, it's flat. So we're going to try to make it look round. So you just press it until it becomes round. When it's round, it means it's open. And then you just gradually slide the hair out. And that's basically how to take it down.